Hello and welcome to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be taking a look at an upcoming game. This is Curse of Resthaven. Demo for it. It's just been launched fairly recently on Steam, about a week ago probably as this video goes live. I'll put a link to the Steam store page in the description, so if you like what you see, feel free to check out the demo for yourself. But yeah, what is it? So it's an interesting mix of genres actually. It's at heart kind of like a colony sim. But it's got this time loop mechanic where every 6 days our colony gets destroyed. But I understand that we can sort of make each loop we get to make some sort of meta upgrades that kind of, I'm not sure, but will have an effect on the game. So you're not doing the same things over and over again. I think there's sort of incremental progress. There's also like an expedition mechanic, I think, which is kind of almost like a roguelike deck builder type thing. We go out. Certain companions, I think, give us certain cards to play in certain situations. I'm not sure. I haven't played it yet. I'm not exactly sure how that plays out, but it sounds pretty interesting. Let's take a look. Where's to move? Shift to run. E to interact. That's fine. Let's go.
You once told me that every map lies a little. That the blank spaces are where the truth hides. The island of Resthaven is nothing but blank space. The fog plays tricks out here. Days blur. If you don't hear from me for a time, don't assume the worst. Perhaps you should come here yourself. Not for rescue. I would hate to be rescued from this, but to see, to witness.
I received this final letter 6 months ago. I pray nothing's happened to her. I'll see for myself soon enough.
Okay, yeah, so this is Amalia is our niece, I think, and there's also this sort of central mystery of her disappearance and us trying to get to the bottom of that.
A word.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's not the captain. The crewman, leaning over the side of the ship, loudly retches and heaves.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I just need something to settle my stomach and I'll be back on my feet.
I've got this crust of bread. Here, take it.
I won't take charity from an Imperial.
You hear his stomach gurgle and he turns a shade greener.
But I'll negotiate a fair price for it.
Okay, so yeah, so there is like a trading mechanic. I'm not entirely sure how this works. Should we say like 2 coins for a bit of bread? Is that fair?
That's a fair deal.
Okay.
Thank you. I just need solid ground under my feet. The captain should know when we'll be docking.
Didn't really have a frame of reference for what that was worth, but what we got here? You run a hand along the rigging, salt stiff and frayed, sturdy still despite many long journeys. I was trying to pick up the sword, but I don't think that's interactable. On the mast. You glance up at the mast, the crow's nest high above. Okay. And this looks like the skipper.
We're close. You'll have your first glimpse of the island once this fog clears. We'll have to ease her in slow and careful. To see a man like you out this far, most men need convincing. You volunteered. You look like the sort more accustomed to warm parlours and marble halls. But the island, it would scrape that polish clean off.
Let's project an air of confidence.
Life in the colony couldn't be as rough as this journey. I'll be fine.
Perhaps once you've settled in the governor's manor, you'll put in a word with your superiors. A little investment and that could make the voyage more comfortable. Though comfort's a rare commodity on that island.
The crewman begins retching over the rails again. I guess he didn't like the bread.
Governor, I need another pair of eyes at the bow. And besides, it's your last chance to see a new home from this side.
Okay.
Resthaven. Maybe I am crazy to take this posting. But she's out there. Somewhere.
Ambrose, help me!
I was certain I heard a woman's voice coming from the water. I leaned over just as the captain shouted.
Rock ahead! Hard to port!
I fell and hit the icy water hard, knocking the wind out of me. I tried to swim towards the surface, but over-encumbered, I sank deeper. I had to act fast.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna we could discard our satchel. Unsheath sword. Remove boots. Well, there might be stuff in our satchel. I'm sure we can get new boots. Let's chuck our boots.
I kicked off my boots, but still something pulled me deeper.
Let's get rid of the sword, I guess. It's worth quite a lot of money.
I removed my father's sword from my belt and watched it sink into the depths. I tried again to swim towards the surface in vain.
Alright, something tells... Oh, hello. Right, I guess we're getting rid of our satchel as well then.
I removed my pack filled with Amalia's letters. Whatever clues they held were now lost. My lungs burned and my vision began to fade. Before losing consciousness, I felt arms wrap around me. A crew hauled me back on deck and the ship made it into port. The only damage was to my dignity.
That's quite a tale, Governor. There's something about these waters. Yours isn't the first strange account I've heard from a new arrival. Excuse me, Governor. Over here. Ah, there's your man now. Good luck.
Oh, we seem to be walking automatically. Fair enough. Okay, well, there's various control, like there's stuff on sea, market conditions. Okay, well, I'm sure it'll introduce all that to us. Let's go and talk to this fella.
You've arrived. Apologies for the lack of fanfare, but to be honest, many didn't believe the Empire would actually send a replacement, all things considered. But I had faith.
Thank you.
Garrett, sir. We don't stand on formality way out here. I am steward to the Governor of Resthaven, and have done what I can to keep the colony from sliding any further towards... well, you'll see for yourself.
I should tell you, I took the position of governor because I'm looking for someone.
Oh?
Question. Okay, okay, so we've got like a little time thing happening here. So it's going to take us a time unit. There seems to be 6 for the day in total to ask this question. Choose a topic. Okay. Oh yeah, so I think there is like an interrogation system at play here as well. So there's a lot of interesting little mechanics sort of tying into this. So we can choose a topic. Resthaven. The island colony of Resthaven is the furthest domain of the Aurelian Empire. Founded nearly 100 years ago, it is famous for its resources and treasure, and infamous for the mysterious rumors that surround it. Or Amalia. Your 19-year-old niece and ward recently graduated from the academy. She came to Resthaven seeking knowledge and adventure. Haven't heard from her in months. Well, let's ask about her. I don't know if like the one time unit means we can ask all of this stuff or if it's one per, but let's start with it.
I'm here to find my niece Amalia. She boarded an expedition to Resthaven 18 months ago, but I stopped receiving her letters. Do you know her? Do you...
My hands have been full keeping things from falling apart. I don't trouble myself with the townspeople's comings and goings. But let me think on it. Perhaps I'll remember something. Amelia, you said?
Amalia.
Amalia.
Amalia, of course.
Alright, so I think we can ask her about this as well.
Of course, I read the reports, but I'm surprised the town is as big and as old as it is.
You should have seen it in its heyday.
There were people who tried to talk me out of this posting. I chalked it up to bored civil servants with wild tales of treasure and monsters.
Well, you know what they say. Whispers in the dark grow teeth by dawn.
So I should say there's, according to the Steam Store page, there's also like a sort of an eldritch horror element to this as well. So expect weirdness and probably tentacles, okay?
What?
Just something I heard, sir. You'll find that, although the rumors are greatly exaggerated, the colony is in a dire situation. We've received precious little support from the mainland, and your predecessor certainly didn't help matters.
Right.
Where does the morning go? You'll find that time has something of a slippery quality here on the island.
I see there's much to do. Perhaps I could look around to get my bearings?
Not today, I'm afraid. Your timing is fortuitous. There are ships scheduled to dock and trade with the colony this afternoon. You should have just enough time to collect resources to sell and get a bit of a lay of the land.
I'd really like to begin my search for Amalia.
Yes, of course. There will be ample time for that. But you are the governor, and there's no time like the present to start bailing out this sinking ship.
That bad, is it?
Indeed, sir. Make your way up the hill just there to the manufactory. I will have your belongings seen to and meet you presently.
Okay, so... Oh, we can... Okay, so you do... Okay, there's little white dots
Governor, the manufactory is that...
on the stuff you can examine, but I'm kind of locked into going this way. I can have a look at this chap, though. Saw something brush along the dock last night. It's down here. A rock. A secluded strip of sand below the docks. With ships unloading so close by, there's no telling what washes ashore here. Some voids. Oh, under the bridge. Well, it says you peer out over the water. Probably I'm supposed to do that from the bridge. Jagged rocks pierce the bay. A difficult test for navigators bringing their ships to dock. Cool. Okay, we can run as well. I mean, the default movement's not that slow, but the dash does make it a bit quicker, obviously. Who's this? A young woman stands looking out across the waves, weeping.
Can I give you a tissue, Miss...
Joan. It's Joan.
The baker's daughter.
Is everything all right?
No. I thought that he might...
Who? What's wrong?
Adam. I thought that today he'd finally...
Are you sure there's nothing I can do to help?
No.
Right, well, we've only got the choice of exiting at this stage. Maybe we can come back and help her out a little bit, though. Can I go down there? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. I like the sort of 2.5D exploration stuff we can do, like with a bit of depth to the scenes as well. You consider reaching your hand into the mouth of the small cave. However, you're not sure what creature might make this hole its home, and you prize your fingers too highly. Okay, right, let's head up here. What we got this way? Nothing. There's the manufactory where we've got a couple of people here. Hope the crossing treated you well. Alright, thank you. Guess we should go in here. DB is
there.
here.
You are. Your belongings are making their way to the manor as we speak. This manufactory is one of the town's centers of industry, producing weapons and other implements of war. You will collect resources from the colony's businesses daily to trade with visiting merchants.
How do I do that?
I'm sure this lad will be happy to help you.
Yeah, let's just follow the tutorializing so we know what we're doing.
Good morning. Are you the new governor?
Ambrose is fine. And you are?
I'm Adam. Bolingbroke. The general's son. I'm sure you've heard of him.
In my first year at the academy, I watched part of his trial.
Do you agree with what happened to my father? Do you think the ruling was fair?
I literally am hearing this for the first time.
Your father was surely a hero, and I'm not sure whether or not he should be made an example of for his men's actions during the war. I guess the gods will decide.
Perhaps we avoid talk of politics, shall we?
A father like that must have cast a big shadow to grow up under.
You have no idea. To business then?
To business. Okay, town businesses, as governor, claim free goods produced by this business to benefit the colony. Afterwards, you may purchase their additional stock from the vendor. Upgrade the building to increase production, how much you collect, how much they sell, and the types of good produced. Okay? Claim daily contributions. So, my guess is we can pick one of these things. So, should we take the bow? Collect, hold down. Okay, claimed. Additional tribute. So this one, yeah, we now purchase this. Where's my... How much money have I got? Oh, 7. Okay, so I can't produce anything else. Or collect anything else. So I guess I will... is that... No, what's the...
Once things begin to turn around, you'll be able to purchase additional goods from vendors. Sadly, their offerings are limited. Our merchants are barely scraping by. You should be able to start upgrading them in due course.
I've got my work cut out for me.
Garrett begins to usher you out.
How
Stops.
old is your niece?
She turned 19 last week.
May you find her soon to wish her a happy birthday. Perhaps Adam here knew her. They're about the same age. We can spare a few moments for you to question him.
You know the merchants won't answer any questions while our businesses are failing.
You can tell your father I insisted you make an exception.
Fine.
Okay. Right, so another time unit you used here, but we'll ask about our niece
I'm looking
first.
for a girl. Her name is Amalia.
What do you want with her?
She's my niece. I took this job to find her. Can you tell me where she is?
No, I can't. I mean, I don't know where she is. She spent a lot of time with Dr. Hastings. A lot of time at her lab. She might know.
New topic, Dr. Hastings.
Is there anything else you want to tell me?
I should get back to work.
All right, well, I think we can do all of this, so let's do Resthaven as well.
What can you tell me about Resthaven?
It's fine, I guess.
That's it?
I'm not sure what you want from me.
Okay. Tell me one of the most unusual things you've seen on the island.
Okay. One time I went out there with a friend, and we found this ring of standing stones. Like the ruins, right? When we stood inside of them, all the sounds of the forest stopped.
Fascinating.
And I'm sure we weren't just imagining things, but there was this voice. No one was there, and it wasn't a language either of us had ever heard. I tried to find that place again later, but I never could.
How strange.
Okay, let's ask about the doctor as well.
What do you know about Dr. Hastings?
Not a lot. She hired me a few times to help her around the lab. She doesn't have much to say to me, though.
And you mentioned Amalia was working with her.
I mean, she was there. I saw her around. Hastings kept her busy, though. And away from me. Her assistant Friedrich isn't really the heavy lifting type, so Hastings would have me handle those kinds of jobs.
What do you mean she kept Amalia away from you?
She thought I was a distraction. One time, Amalia needed something, and I accidentally dropped a crate and broke whatever was inside. Hastings didn't need me as often after that, but I'd still see her when she'd come by to talk to my father.
What about?
I wasn't allowed to know.
Okay, I think we're done there.
We should make our way downtown. We have just enough time to gather resources from the food market before we're due at the docks to trade. Head up the stairs outside, and I'll meet you at the market. Good day, Adam.
Garrett? Good to meet you, Governor.
Ambrose. Good to meet you too, Adam.
All right, okay, so we're probably about midday now. Looking at the clock in the top left. What else have we got around here? Got this there's some guards, by the look of it. There's a waiting list now, can you believe it? Craftsmanship is impressive, I'll admit. Behind the shop, narrow lanes twist between workshops and lean-tos, each coughing smoke or steam. Figures drift through the haze, slow, silent, and resigned. Huff, 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 huff. Alright, let's go. Who dis?
The food market next. Garrett's waiting for me.
Right, okay, I can't go any further than that, in that direction for now. You peer inside and can make out a table set for 5. There appears to be a thick layer of dust coating every surface. Let's head up.
Over here, Governor. We have just enough time for you to collect goods from the market, then we need to return to the docks to receive the merchants.
Understood.
Okay, so we'll do the same with the roaster
Don't
here.
think I've seen you round here before.
You haven't. Good day, I'm the new governor.
Peter Bergen.
Well met. Not much stock left. Perhaps next time I should come by earlier?
Don't matter what time you come, this is all we've got.
This is rather meager for the town's food market.
Blame the old governor. He made a right mess of things.
So he is described as the baker, so that girl we met on the bridge is his daughter.
It's a big island, and there are people all over the Empire seeking a better life. There should be dozens of farms supplying this market.
Not a matter of space, it's a matter of safety. Can't send families out to farm if they don't come back. Ain't it your job to make sure we're safe?
Well, yes.
Then why don't you do it? So we can start actually living again instead of just scraping by. Make this island safe and prosperous like it used to be.
Alright, so claim daily... So again, we probably pick one of these. We could have fish, mushrooms, or wheat. They have different modifiers. So the fish, we can see it's fresh, pungent, raw plant, white for the mushrooms, or golden plant, raw. I don't know what what that plays into or affects. But the wheat is worth the most in terms of coinage, so I think that probably we'll collect that. Now I don't have, as we know, I don't have any money, so we'll just now. I'm trying to work out what button is the return to town. Is it backspace? Oh, it's backspace. Okay. Do I question him?
Aren't you going to purchase anything?
We don't have time, Peter. I'm afraid the governor arrived empty-handed.
Typical of the Empire. They'd be happy to see us sink into the sea.
We really must be on our way. Governor, refer to your map of the town, and I shall meet you at the docks.
So I think... Oh, okay, map. Here we go. So, we're there? That's where the... I'm looking at the card thing. I'm assuming that's where we launch expeditions from. Got the docks. And the ships come in, so I guess we're meant to click on it, aren't we? So, fast travel around. I'm sure we'll be left to our own devices a bit more as we get past the tutorial. We're just trying to get by. Right, should we talk to Garrett again?
Ah, good to see you again, Governor.
You as well. I'm afraid I didn't catch your name earlier.
McGregor. Sweeney McGregor. Dockmaster at your service. There'll be time for pleasantries later, but for now, let's get down to business. May the gods fill our coffers!
None of this should be new to you after your training at the Academy, but still, it is my duty to explain. Each morning, I will present you with information about global events that shape trade.
Okay, so this is what I had on C, the C button, the market conditions. Dark revival, spiritualism and interest in the occult is sweeping the empire. Demand for arcane goods is high. Prohibition. The new Sultan of Maravi has declared a prohibition on contraband. Perhaps not surprisingly, demand for these goods has never been higher. Lean times. Due to the famine sweeping the empire, there is a pressing demand for food items. Okay.
If you factor in these market conditions and attempt to drive a hard bargain, you'll do fine. If you don't, the colony may be doomed. Try your best, is all I'm saying.
Okay. Stocking. Considering market conditions, select a merchant ship and choose from your inventory which resource to sell them. Okay, so does it... the heart of politics, so this is where they're from, I guess, the Gallia and the Abyssinium. The heart of politics and trade on the continent. Through a series of alliances, marriages, and bloody conquests, Aurelia has become the most powerful nation in the world. Okay, so that's Aurelia. Anyone who's anybody spent at least a season in Gallia, regarded as the heart of culture, is also derided for its reputation for excess. I'm going to look at the market conditions again. So we know I've got wheat, isn't it? And I've got bow. So Maravi. I don't know what Maravi is. It's neither of these. Now, are they both Empire? That's kind of what I'm wondering. I'm going to go... we're experimenting in a way, aren't we? So... okay, so this is in gold, like the number. Now, this one's in green, so does that mean... I think this means it's in demand, looking at the arrows as well. I think that's just, that's a standard price for it. So if I do this... and then do that there. And now I begin trading, I guess? Okay. I've come a long way. Let us hope your port proves worthy of the journey. Okay. The compass arrow and how much it wobbles shows how risky your current haggle price is. Aim for the highest price you can, but don't push your luck. If your offer is reasonable, you'll often get another chance to negotiate. Ask for too much and the merchant may just walk away. Okay, so if I was to knock this up 100, that's... Okay, I'm just looking at the wobbling at the moment. Yeah, okay, that goes a bit nuts, doesn't it? Should we try Just 400? 11% markup? Should I be a bit more ambitious? Should we try... Let's try 2. Well, let's try 450. And see how this goes. Sold. Okay. Yes, this is fair. I accept. Okay, 25% markup. Alright. Now, I'm going to push this a little further because of the wheat. You've taken the helm here. Then do make it flourish. I adore a thriving port. Okay, so we should be able to push this quite... Oh, okay. Why is it only 140? Is it saying I can sell it at 280, do we think? Like that'll be considered a reasonable price? One final flourish. 250. Okay, she reckons 250. We can try 265. Okay, let's try that. Sold. Alright, 89% markup. Not bad. How agreeable. We have a deal.
Traders' ships carry resources from their homelands. After they've finished buying from us, you have the opportunity to purchase from them. Their prices are also shaped by market conditions and trade secrets, not to mention their own desire to get the best possible price. Now, you might get a better price from the vendors in town, but these ships are our only source of certain resources. That is, until you get the local businesses upgraded. Those furs look well cured. Go on, make an offer.
Okay, I want to have a look at the market conditions. Oh, yeah, that's the same. Okay, so... Attire, dark, tough. Smooth, soft, warm. Okay, so he reckoned that. 225, a measured and fair price. Okay, so we want to bring this down if possible. Okay, that looks a bit wild. What about offering 180? Alright, 10% off. Got the furs.
Considering you were thrown in the deep end, that went rather well. Don't you think, Sweeney?
Couldn't have done it better myself.
Alright, there, please.
Say, Governor, before you're off, I've got a bit of a delicate subject to speak to you about.
Oh? What's that?
I'll just out and say it. More than one sailor mentioned the lack of, well, illicit goods on offer.
I'll pretend I don't hear any of this.
Let's be man of the people.
Fair point. Contraband items are, for better or for worse, part of what makes up the economy of a place like Resthaven.
I know it's not strictly legal, but it's part of this town whether you like it or not. And the faster they're on offer, the faster the colony will recover.
How do I do that?
Sweeney looks to Garrett and then back to you.
It's not for me to say, but it's something of an open secret in this town. I have faith in your ability to figure it out.
Grey market. Okay. New lead, open the grey market.
So, what do we do next?
I'm sure you're tired. I'm exhausted myself. You'll find that most of the town's upstanding citizens have already turned in for the evening. You may wish to do the same, although there is the Black Pony Tavern downtown if you're so inclined. Refer to your map to travel to the Governor's Manor when you're ready to end your day. I shall meet you there.
Cool, okay. Time. You're now free to spend time in Resthaven by trading, going on expeditions, and interrogating townspeople and more. As Governor, your duties are many and your days are short. Spend your time wisely. Time will not pass unless an action displays a clock symbol. If you find time slipping through your fingers and miss things you'd hope to do or see, don't fret. You may discover new opportunities down the line. Okay. You consider ringing the bell, but think better of it. Okay. So we got 542 gold now, which is quite nice. We have to buy a little more tomorrow. An elaborate piece of machinery for such a small dock. Perhaps there was a time when this place did sufficient trade to warrant it. We've got the fisherman still here. The sailor didn't come back last week. Now, does stuff change depending on the time of day? Like, if I come back down here? No, it's the same. Same as before. We'll go back to the creepy cave and see if I can see anything weird in there. No. It might behoove us to, you know, sort of check on things at different times of day and throughout the week. Just to see what changes. Who's this guy? Let's not make promises you can't keep, folks, remember. Expect that. Oh, what's over? Okay. Okay, there is a way out there. Yeah. house seems abandoned. There was a family living there before. It's abandoned now. Okay. Do I want to go up there? Let's go this way. I think I've just found another way into the market. Okay. I think it wraps around. Shipment came through without a manifest last night. There's no one working here right now. There is a small sign displaying this business's hours. Morning and afternoon. Okay. Currently in the night time period. An old woman rocks in a chair next to a dying fire. She looks at you and smiles, and it leaves you oddly unsettled. The colony is scarcely a few generations old, and already its monuments are crumbling. The figure stands headless, perhaps the young empress, or perhaps not. Is this a puppet show? Oh, it is.
Hello to you, Gov. Here to see a show?
No, not for a time unit at this point. I want to go in the pub and see if there's anyone to talk to there. I lock my doors now, even during the day. There's a puppy. The dog snarls and barks at you. Whatever's back there isn't worth facing those teeth. It's resource guarding. You're surprised to find so many boarded up buildings. Resthaven was once a thriving outpost. You can only hypothesize as to what led to such rapid decline. Alright, we've got the pub. I'm going to go in there, I think. So there's a kitty cat. You pet the cat. Hurrah! A rickety flight of wooden stairs leads up to the guest rooms above the tavern. Now, is there a... Yeah, I think that's the edge of the scene there. Go to the tavern.
Good evening, good folk. Bestowed blessings upon you all.
Are you here for a drink, Christoph? Or are you trying to save us again?
I didn't come to make trouble for you, Lydia, not after last time. I merely wish to extend another invitation to you and your regulars. May my words and the words of the bestowed order be a balm for the spirit and a tonic for the soul.
So you are here to make trouble with your sweet words and clever turn of phrase. Order a drink or get out.
You've misunderstood my purpose.
I understand you perfectly. You and your pretty little wife think I am trouble and that my business is a taint on the community, on your flock.
I do not place the blame on a businesswoman such as yourself, no. But look around you. You encourage gambling and peddle poisons to lost souls, causing them to drift further and further from any sort of godly purpose. There's a way back. There's still time to hear the words bestowed upon us by the gods.
You can take your words and bestow them right up your...
Don't you dare finish that sentence. You have to admit, these poor souls deserve better.
You're just jealous they're choosing my house over yours. Your bestowed order doesn't do shit for the colony.
That's not true.
Maybe it did once when your father was alive. But that was a long time ago. Maybe you should try farming.
People of Resthaven, hear me. This woman is a false prophet who would encourage you to drink yourselves into a soulless oblivion.
Thought he said he wasn't here to cause trouble.
But salvation is within reach. A new life is waiting, and you may be spared the god's wrath.
You are about to get my wrath if you don't get out of here.
Even you, Lydia, are not beyond the god's love.
Get out!
Hey, what we got? You believe in ghosts? Companions. Some island expeditions require companion skills to complete. Companions appear in your inventory. In the full game, you'll need to trade effectively to earn gold and purchase a companion service from the Black Pony Tavern. Once unlocked, companions remain available for the rest of the game, regardless of what strange events befall the island. For the purposes of the demo, the first 3 companions are already unlocked and available to accompany you into the wilds. That's cool. A motley assortment of adventurers, mercenaries, and ne'er-do-wells. In the full game, this is where you'll recruit companions. Okay. I guess so. Maybe we have to launch an expedition before it wants to let us
Leave me to my drink, whoever you are.
Okay. Friendly guy. I think he might be the doctor's assistant. Forgot his name. Friedrich, was it? Gods, I'm ugly. Poor lad. We've talked to Sweeney already. Saw a man standing at the end of the pier at dawn. Got a musician? you want to hear the bard's performance? No. That's Peter. We've met him. I'm going to talk to Lydia.
Don't tell me you're the new governor. Because I know everyone in this colony, and I don't know you. And I don't like Imperials, and I don't like you. So you must be the new governor.
What's your problem with the Empire?
A lot of stuffy noble types telling us how to run our lives. Like your predecessors stealing our hard-earned money and going crazy. Do you plan on stealing my money too?
What? No.
Well, that's what the last one said. And look how that ended. Don't give me that look. What? They didn't tell you what happened to the last one?
I like her twitchy eye.
Why don't you tell me, Miss...
Lydia Braithwaite. I'm not saying anything. It's bad to talk ill of the dead. And remember, I don't like you.
Alright, I think we will have a little interrogation of her. I've got a few things to ask about now. Let's start off, choose a... I can choose 3. Okay, so choose a topic 3. So I think I get to ask 3 things within the space of a single time unit. So let's pick our things. Let's ask about the former governor to begin with.
What can you tell me about the former governor?
Never heard of them.
Great, that was useful. Ask about Amalia?
I'm looking for a girl. Her name is Amalia.
Oh, you mean the pretty young thing? Look a bit like you?
Yes.
Never heard of her.
Oh, okay, what about the grey market? Can I go out on a limb here? Do you happen to know anything about whoever runs black market goods into and out of Resthaven? Never heard of it.
Listen, Mr. Fancy Coat. If you expect me or anyone else on this island to trust you, you need to do something for the people here. We were sold on the promise of a new life, and now folks barely scrape by. You can come here and drink, but don't expect me to say much of anything until the town is back up and running.
How am I...
Figure it out, Governor.
Alright. So we wait... I mean... Okay, we should upgrade a business to level 2, and then maybe she'll be talking to us. But that's probably it for the day, so I guess we don't have much choice now but to go and sleep. We could try talking to Sweeney, I guess.
Ah, Governor, can I buy you a drink?
Yeah.
Bottoms up.
You toast and drink. The ale is warm and flat. Can I get away with questioning him? Give it a go. Alright, so let's try the former governor with McSweeney.
What can you tell me about the former governor?
The man, hang on. The man had a good heart, but not a good head, especially in the end. What do you mean? The pressure got to him. That wife of his, the weight of the job on his shoulders. This cursed island of ours, who knows? I watched him botch trade after trade, like a gambling fiend, claimed he had a system. But all we wound up with in the end is a bad reputation with the merchants and a nearly empty storehouse. Okay, well, that was useful. What about the grey market? Does he know anything about it? The town's market for illicit goods. What can you tell me about it? I'm afraid my lips are sealed. As an agent of the Empire myself, I can set you on the path, but nae open the door for you. If it is a door, it's really more of a, shit, forget I said anything. Have we asked him about Amalia? Maybe not. I will ask him about it. Can I help you? Didn't know anything special about them. If you no more questions, I'll be off to my crates and barrels. Alright. So I think that's night descends on Resthaven. Shops have closed and the streets are empty, so I think we're in the governor's
clear
manor.
as a bell. You were to find other arrangements before the new governor arrived. This is unacceptable.
You're a horrid man. How can you expect a woman in my condition to move? Besides, I refuse to go anywhere until I know what happened to my husband.
What's the meaning of this?
Apologies, sir. May I introduce Evelyn Sprigg, your predecessor's widow? I'm sure she's just leaving.
Are you deaf? I'm not going anywhere. My husband may be dead, but this is still my home.
You've had months to tend to your affairs. This manor belongs to the Empire for the current governor and his family.
But he's a bachelor. I know this is uncomfortable, sir, but the baby is due at any moment, and this contemptible slug of a man will put me on the streets.
You have a ticket off the island for tomorrow afternoon. There's still time before the baby comes. This is not appropriate.
Branching dialogue. Gold choices push the story forward. White choices may uncover additional context, backstory, and lore. Yeah, inquire further.
I'm sorry that my arrival is causing you stress in your condition.
It's not your fault, and I'm sorry to put you in this position, but I know this baby needs to be born here. And I'm not leaving until I find out what happened to my husband.
Again, it is not appropriate. You have been given ample time to make other arrangements. I have not been unkind, but this ends now.
We'll allow her to stay.
There's no rush, and this is too big a house for one man.
Thank you. It's not forever. Everything is so confusing right now, and I need a bit more time to get my bearings. You'll barely know I'm here. You were never the master here, Garrett. Governor, we can talk here tomorrow evening. You should know what happened to my husband, what wasn't in the report.
Now, Evelyn, we don't know that he was murdered.
We'll speak tomorrow evening.
Well, now that all that unpleasantness is behind us, there's a bit of ceremony that you should be afforded. It is my solemn duty, as you take possession of the governor's manor, to impart to you your official mandate.
Improve the colony's financial standing. Earn 2,000 gold through trading. We've already done 717 of that. Uplift local industry. Upgrade any business to level 2. Chart the wilds of the island. Embark on 3 expeditions into the wilds. Okay.
Embark on expeditions. Is that really necessary? It sounds like my hands will be full enough managing things in town.
Of course, you're right about that. But it's also part of your mandate to map the island and locate sites for new outposts. Not to mention gathering resources and treasure. Where's your sense of adventure?
Perhaps I'll find it out in the wilds.
That's a good man. As soon as you can muster the courage, you can embark upon your first expedition.
Note, select the wilds from the town map.
I believe that Agatha will offer her insights for any journeys beyond the walls.
Agatha?
One of Resthaven's oldest residents. Your predecessor found her counsel invaluable when exploring the wilds.
And maybe she knows something about Amalia.
Perhaps, although I take anything she says with a grain of salt. She'll be ready when you decide to venture forth. You can't miss her. She's the one with the teeth dangling from her headpiece. And with that, perhaps it's time to retire. Your bedroom is just up the stairs.
Thank you, Garrett.
Until tomorrow, sir.
Day's entry. We spent 180, we earned 717, so we made a net of 537. So that's pretty good. We started with some, obviously. Everything's rank 1. Sure. Day 2.
Good morning, Governor. I've just returned from the town square. It seems that one of the afflicted has breached the town walls. They seem to be in a bad way. The general is there now. Perhaps you should see to the matter. However, don't let it take the place of your duties. Remember, you are mandated to explore the wilds. Better sooner than later, I think.
Okay, well, we'll check that out. I'm not quite sure what an afflicted is. We should probably head to town then and check out that. Okay. We'll come back to all this stuff in here. I thought that was the way out, but merchants, docks, food market, tavern, manufactory. But where did we want to go for the thing he was just talking about? What's this? He just said in town. So if let's go to the food market. That's kind of in the middle of town. Demo leads. The Curse of Resthaven demo includes several leads, quests, available from the very beginning, along with others you will discover as you explore. The Governor's mandates also count as leads that must be fulfilled. Successfully completing leads in the demo will reward you with bonus gold and skill points at the start of the full game. Good luck. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of want to check out what this afflicted thing was. I asked where this meat came from. That's probably Agatha, right? What we got? Oh, okay. This would be it.
Are you mad? You'd let the affliction loose among the colony. I won't gamble the safety of the town on curiosity. My men will take him beyond the walls, far enough he won't stagger back and sicken the rest of us. Where is your humanity? This is still a man. He's in the final stage, yes, but he's lucid enough to seek help within our walls. And can you give it to him? To my knowledge, there hasn't been any progress with the cure, unless Hastings is keeping things from me. We rarely see cases so far along that still retain some cognition. He's an ideal test subject. So much for humanity. You can't guarantee the sickness wouldn't spread. There are women and children here, Friedrich. Best case, they die slowly from the fever and sores. Worst case, they live long enough to become your next test subject. But we could learn so much. Then take it out there. You're more than welcome to dissect him outside the colony walls as we agreed. Something on your mind, Governor?
I don't know. I can see the merits of both arguments. Let's protest.
Surely we can do something for the poor man.
No, we've already risked letting him through the gate. Look, I don't blame a man for a soft heart, Governor. Not when he lacks the experience to know better.
Let's wait for something to happen. Hey, puppy. He still doesn't want to let us in. Gold's been found inland, or so they say. I want to go and launch an expedition and try that out for the purposes of, testing out the demo. We should probably talk to Agatha then, by the sound of it.
Child of the Empire, a fresh face in this rotting land. Tell me, what brings an Imperial whelp to our distant shore? And now that you're here, what do you perceive to be a truth of Resthaven?
People are lying to me.
Questions are the key to unlocking the true path. Find and ask the correct one, and the doors may swing open.
Thank you.
Thank you. I shall carry that with me.
You're welcome. But you come seeking more. Are you ready to see what's outside the walls? These old bones won't wait all day.
Yes. Oh, okay. Island map. This is the island map. Expeditions into the wilds begin here. You will have to undertake expeditions to complete leads, gather treasure, unlock outposts for upgrades, and ultimately find Amalia. Expeditions are represented by cards. A card will display only partial information about what's required to complete it successfully. Okay. So... I think it's saying do this one, right? Imagine this is kind of our introductory one. What's in a card? This icon is yellow when a resource is required, or blue when a companion skill is required. In this case, the icon is blue, indicating that a companion card is required. The symbol within the circle indicates the category of resource or companion skill. Here, the icon shows that a companion with a combat skill is required. This element provides a descriptor for the required resource or companion skill. Here we see a question mark, indicating it's not known. Using this information, blue for companion skill, combat for category, and no known descriptor, we can narrow down which companions may be useful, though we still don't know the exact requirement.
Ambrose? You drifted off there just now. Where did you go?
I was reading tutorials.
It's nothing.
As your valet may have already told you, I have a certain attunement to this island. A second sight, some call it. Your predecessor made use of it. So did the one before him when they had the sense to ask before blundering into the dark. I helped them chart what could be survived and what should not be disturbed. I'll show you what I mean, no charge, just this once. We wouldn't want to send you back to the capital in a box so soon, would we? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this knowledge with you.
Okay. Any. Expedition clues. Although her insights do not come cheap, you can uncover the full conditions required for an expedition by visiting Agatha and purchasing an expedition clue. You can also do this directly from the island map. Her second sight has revealed the solution to this expedition is any combat skill. In this instance, Any companion with a combat skill will win the day.
Against my better judgment, I find myself with a vague sense of responsibility for you. So I'll see you properly equipped before you go out there and get yourself killed.
Okay. Right, so we click for a companion. So we have Bastian. He's a berserk. Hard, pungent, and tough. Hunting. I guess he's got a hunting skill. Hard, sharp, raw. We have Stanislav, foraging, fishing. We have prudence, tumbling, and jumping. Okay, so it seems like Bastian is the guy here. He's the combat guy, so we want him. Do I take more? Do I take them all? I guess. Okay, let's do it.
How fortunate! You've already made the correct acquaintance for this particular journey into danger. I shall take my leave. Be careful out there. Come see me when you need my sight again.
Alright, let's do this. Mouldering Bandits. As you turn the corner, you see a group of wild-looking men ransacking a ruined wagon. There is something unnerving about the way they move, jerky and violent as they strip the vehicle. As you turn the corner... Oh, hang on, let's read this first. Expedition Encounters. Encounters begin with a brief introduction and then present actions as cards based on your chosen loadout. You will often see contextual action cards such as Examine, Action and Speak, which provide additional context or help advance the situation. Using these can reveal the resource or companion skill required if it's not already known. In some cases, such as the encounter ahead, you may be in danger and will have a limited number of cards to play before the expedition ends prematurely. Alright, hang on, let's read this. As you turn the corner, you see a group of wild... Oh no, we had that already, didn't we? Let's examine what's going on here first. Let's not call out straight away. Trying not to attract their attention, you survey the scene. There are clear signs of violence around the wagon, but no sign of its owners. The huddled figures are covered with similar dark sores, their skin crisscrossed with throbbing black veins. They notice you, and as one, turn in your direction. Expedition encounter continued. The resources and companions you brought appear as cards you can deploy, using their items or skills to resolve the situation. If you reach an impasse and cannot complete the encounter, you may need to select leave to return to town. The win condition will then be revealed, and the incomplete expedition card will be shuffled back into the deck. Alright, so we're gonna obviously send in Bastian, right? The men move towards you, some of them getting down on all fours as they charge. They mutter and chatter in no language you've ever heard, and one begins to howl. Thank the gods you embarked upon this expedition with a combat-ready companion. Bastian easily routs the first bandit. At the sound of the bandit's neck cracking, the others scatter into the forest, snarling and chattering as they go. You discover some resources and gold inside the ruined wagon, but no sign of its former owners. So we've got some lumber, we got some gold by the look of it. And that was the expedition. Okay. Charting the island and outposts. Completing expedition cards reveals more of the island map. As you progress, the challenge will grow. Some expeditions require multiple correct resources and companion skills, while others demand resources only obtainable by upgrading town businesses or by trading with merchant captains. Successfully completing an expedition grants a skill point. You will have the opportunity to spend these to upgrade your abilities to meet the challenges ahead. As you uncover more of the island, you will unlock outposts which are essential for upgrading businesses in town. So we got a skill point, okay. We did reveal something. Outpost established, okay. That's cool. So what does that mean? Market conditions are different today. Food items are down. Arcane is high. Weapons is up. Okay. So we might have a bit of opportunity to... food is down, so let's go to the manufactory first. I want to make sure that I can sell some stuff today.
Good day, Governor.
Do business. I think we should do the armor today. That's worth slightly more, isn't it? So we'll do that. Collect. Why have I only got 51 gold now? Did I? Okay. That's weird. What did I spend my gold on then? Okay. I think I can grab the food as well. I wasn't sure if it would consume a time slot or not.
day, sir.
And to you, I don't believe we've met. I'm the new governor, Ambrose.
Margaret Islip. My husband is the priester at the temple here, and this is my son, Micah.
Hello, Micah.
Young man looks away.
Forgive him. He's always nervous around new people.
Of course.
I trust we'll see you at service. My husband preaches twice a week. Attending both is good for your soul. Are you a follower of the bestowed order?
I'm not really a religious person. Maybe things out here are different, but the bestowed order back home mostly feeds the poor and tends to the sick.
Well, I can assure you the order, out here, as you put it, is very concerned with the colony's salvation. I'd hope you'd respect one of the last institutions holding this place together. We don't need a radical thinker at the helm, steering this colony even further towards damnation.
I apologize if I've offended you. I have tremendous respect for the work you and your husband have done. May we start over? I would very much like to speak to your husband. What's the best way to arrange a meeting?
I'm afraid that lately, most of his time is spent in prayer and preparing his sermons. I barely see him, and I'm his wife. I will let him know we met, and that you seek his counsel.
I'm not going to question.
Thank you for your time.
At this time.
Come along, Micah.
I want to go and grab some... So what the market conditions... Food items everywhere have gone down. I mean, I might as well take it, right?
What do you want?
Is everything all right?
I'm sorry. It's my Joan. She hasn't come home.
Maybe she's with friends. A boy?
Not my Joan. She tends to keep to herself, more lately than ever before. She's been depressed. Will barely eat.
I'll keep my eye out for her. Do your best not to worry in the meantime.
Thank you. I'll try. I just pray nothing's happened to her. I don't know what I'd do if she... Don't even want to think about it.
Hey, Joan's missing. I want to do business primarily to begin with. Again, I guess I'll do the wheat because it's worth more. Don't really have money for anything else. So how do I... Oh, upgrade. Here we go. Upgrading businesses. Resthaven's businesses are on the brink of collapse, producing only basic level 1 goods. To generate higher level, more valuable products, it's your responsibility to upgrade them. The first upgrade requires only gold. Subsequent upgrades require both gold and outposts, which are discovered by undertaking expeditions. If needed, you may remove a purchased upgrade to recover a portion of the gold you spent, allowing you to pursue a different upgrade path. Okay, not all of the thing, it looks like, just some of it. So, okay, yeah. So I have the outpost required for this, but it's 600. Oh, I think it's saying I don't need an outpost for this, it's just 300 gold, which I don't have. But I might have it after trading. Okay, let's go down the map. Let's go to visiting merchants then. What have we got? We've got Marawi, nestled between two mountain ranges. The nearly mythical Sultanate of Zaravi is primarily verdant dung jungle, Aurelian trade caravans. So I think that's not Empire. We've got Anahuac. The Anahuac Republic was discovered 600 years ago. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so neither of these are Empire ships, I don't think. Remind me. Worldwide demand for weapons, and food is down everywhere. So we definitely want to do armor. And we won't do the food, but we'll do the lumber? What's the ++? I'm not sure what that denotes. Let's do it anyway. Rowie, welcome friends. Let this colony prosper and we shall both profit. Okay, so it's kind of saying 740 is like the pin here. Should we just go straight in at that? He wants us to come down a little bit. About 720. A little bit more. Say 700. Agreed. one we're doing for the lumber. That's not shaking at all. That's not shaking at all. That's a lot. Should we say 450 to begin with? She wants to come down a little bit. That's not shaking at all, so is that okay? Yeah. Alright. This is needed. Do not forget it. Okay, gold. Did she give us that? I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, okay, we get the chance to buy. Do I want to buy anything? Oh, this is... Yeah, so this is cheap now because of food being down valued, so... What about 200? There we go. Okay, well, it's dark now. I don't think I can... I probably won't be able to upgrade the businesses now. Oh, no.
What's going on here?
It's young Miss Joan, Governor. She's dead.
What happened?
I don't know, sir. I saw her body near the shore just now and pulled her in.
Are you sure it's her?
I am. She's got a good number of cuts on her, but no doubt it's her. Her father confirmed it. Seeing her like this, it tore him apart. He ran up to the manufactory with blood in his eyes. Blames Adam for the state of his daughter. He'll kill him if he gets the chance, I reckon.
I will see that he doesn't.
Oh, we need to get straight up to the manufactory. Okay, let's get up there. Too sweet. You enter the manufactory to the sounds of shouting.
You broke her, left her to rot. You used her, then tossed her like trash, and now she's dead.
You think I'd kill her? You think I could have done that to Joan?
I think you stopped caring about my daughter long before she vanished.
Enough! Peter, step away from my son. This is grief boiling over. You're suffering, yes, but unless you've got something other than unfounded accusations.
I've barely seen her. I haven't spoken to her. Not in months. She would write letters, yes, but I wasn't answering.
Peter looks ready to strike at him.
That's enough! Peter, step back.
You didn't see her face. You didn't watch Sweeney pull her body out of the mud and seaweed like a goddamned animal.
You've said your piece, Peter. Governor, do your job and defuse the situation.
I found a letter in her room. She wanted to see him again, and he went. It's no coincidence. He's alive, and she's dead.
What did she say in that letter?
You have no right to ask me that.
Enough of this. Peter, you have murder in your eyes. Hurting Adam won't bring her back.
So that's it? He walks? No gallows? No justice?
If he's guilty, I'll find out and he will answer for it. That's a promise.
You better mean that.
This is getting away from all of us. Tread carefully, Governor, or you'll lose more than control of this island.
Damn. Okay, so if we have a look at our journal, what does it say in here? On the left are your leads or quests, on the right are topics. Okay, that's fine. So we've got this investigation. Find out what happened. Continued in... Okay, so continued in full game, the investigation on Jane. Almost done that. These are our topics. If I click that, yeah. Now, inventory. Is that gold that we got? Did we get gold? I'm not sure what that was. Companions, expeditions. Yeah, so we can't look into this anymore at this time. Okay, well, I think we're going to leave that here. But you know, I really like this. This is this seems really good. I mean, I like the the trading. I mean, I played Racketeer on the channel recently, one of my favorite games, and the trading seems kind of similar to that. You know, we want to buy low, sell high kind of thing. Upgrading the businesses, the expeditions seem like there's a nice little activity to do as well. There's obviously investigations and mysteries. You know, there's the time management aspect, and there's the time loop stuff, which we've not even got into yet, which is at the end of day 6, I think. I think you get 6 days, and then it loops. But like I said, apparently you keep your memory. So what I'm expecting is that the interrogations that we do, we're going to keep track of what we've asked people, and then, you know, we can, in a different time loop, ask 3 different questions, but already sort of remember their responses to the previous questions we asked them. So we'll eventually, you know, eke our way towards answers that we're looking for. But yeah, no, I really like this. Let me know in the comments your thoughts, but this is definitely one I'll be keeping an eye on, I think, and, you know, probably will play on the channel when it fully releases. The demo's only just gone live, I think I said, about a week ago on Steam. I don't think there's I think it just says coming soon in terms of the full release, so there's no release date scheduled as yet. But yeah, check out the demo. There's obviously more to it than I've been able to play here in this look. So, you know, try it out for yourselves. But thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this, if you could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. And a big thank you as always to our channel members as well for supporting Boring Dad Gaming. It's very appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking out memberships and gaining earlier access to my Let's Play video series episodes, that'd be awesome. Well, thanks very much. I hope to see you elsewhere on Boring Dad Gaming for other games, other playthroughs. Bye for now.